The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, Raquel.
The WWE Universe delivering quite a reaction. Perhaps the most highly anticipated match of the night.
She's been training for this match for quite a while, and she plans on making a statement here tonight.
Believe the hype. Jade Cargill has arrived.
A storm has arrived and WWE will never be the same.
And her opponent from Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
Standing at nearly 6 feet tall, Cargill comes from a college basketball background.
And now Jade is dunking on and dominating the competition in the ring.
I hope this woman's ready. There is no easy path to victory against the biggest powerhouse in women's division history, Raquel Rodriguez.
This one's underway, and Raquel Rodriguez is not someone who freezes in big situations. The more on the line, the more focused Raquel becomes.
Raquel straight bulldozes over her opponents.
You can't bet against Raquel Rodriguez, no matter who her opponent is.
Raquel possesses such size and strength that her defense turns into offense on contact.
And over on the other side of the ring is the always confident Jade Cargill. Jade's not sweating anyone. She's definitely not sweating this match.
Yeah, Jade doesn't even break a sweat when she's throwing people around. Some might call it cockiness, but Jade learned a long time ago that fully believing in herself was the only way she could achieve her dreams. And look at her now, dominating in WWE.
Go behind.
Sherman!
9! Put in the corner now.
Oh, she manages to reverse it. Intercepted by Jade. Oh, setting them up, gonna hoist them up high. Fall away slam into a kip up.
There's no question, Jade Cargill's power is a problem if you have to contend with her as an opponent. I think the best strategy would be play cat and mouse. Make Jade chase you around the ring. The more you wear Cargill out, the less power she'll have to throw at you.
Not the most courageous approach, Corey, but I see your logic.
Go behind.
German!
9!
Has control of their opponent. All the way up and all the way down. Fall away slam. A nice kip up.
Down with a suplex. These are big power moves becoming more devastating with every attempt.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxton. You might get caught. Oh, what a kick.
Jade Cargill daring her opponent to get up. Not wanting to waste any more time, making it look easy.
Jaded. That could finish off Raquel.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2. No, she kicks out. She kicks out.
I think it took everything Raquel had left in her to power out of that pin attempt.
A big opportunity falling through their fingers. You've got to continue fighting and hope your next big move is the last one. Pain destroyer. Pressing offense from Cargill.
Raquel's got to start turning the tide somehow.
Placing her in the corner. Oh, shoulder to the gut. Caving in the abdomen.
Into a powerbomb.
Spine buster. Oh, great wherewithal there.
At last, Rodriguez keeping that string of offense in check.
That might be what gets Rodriguez out of jeopardy.
Well-timed counter on Rodriguez. And Raquel's resolve might be wavering here.
Cargill has the tide of this match in her favor. Putting her in a dangerous position.
Uh-oh. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
All about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
Up and...
Oh, knee right to the spine.
Ooh.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Cargill from behind with a double chicken wing hoists her opponent up into the sky. We could be here all night. Jaded.
Cargill has her staring at the lights.
Looking to capitalize on that move.
Oh, she picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Jade Cargill!
A win to be proud of for Jade Cargill.
Jade redefining dominance and looking like $1 million in the process.
Ah, here we go. Briggs is all about driving trucks and kicking butts.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Bullhead City, Arizona, weighing in at 268 pounds, Josh Briggs!
I'll tell you, I've seen a couple folks tougher than Briggs, but I can't really remember when.
Briggs made his name on the Indies, but here in the WWE, he's finally unlocked his full potential.
Not to mention, he's already in the history books as one of the final holders of the NXT UK tag titles.
Josh Briggs looking to rediscover himself and figure out who he really is on his own.
Well, unfortunately for Mr. Briggs, the time for self-discovery will have to wait until after the match.
And here he comes.
And his opponent from Honolulu, Hawaii, weighing in at 273 pounds, Jeff Cobb!
It may not be cool to play by the rules or treat every single opponent with respect, but they don't care.
Hey, the WWE Universe sounds like they think it's cool.
Agreed. It is cool.
What you just said was powerfully uncool. He has a big match ahead of him. Going to need a career-making performance here tonight.
And here's a superstar that has all the tools to be one of the biggest names this business has ever seen.
I'm not ready to crown him as the next big thing just yet, but his performance in this match could sway me.
You're not the only person to be looking to convince tonight.
And on the flip side, we have Josh Briggs, a massive 6'8" tall superstar who loves to be a bully in and out of the ring.
I applaud Josh Briggs' attitude. He's out to prove that he's tougher, stronger, and better than anyone else in the business. If that means forgetting about friendships and laying ruin to his opponents, then so be it. Dueling reversals.
Belly-to-belly suplex.
Flat-out power into the scoop slam.
What a beautiful moonsault. When you have the skill, you flaunt it, and you make it hurt, too.
Here's my recommendation for Josh Briggs in this match. Be mean, be ruthless. The more vicious and savage Briggs can be, the better his chances.
That recommendation certainly plays to Briggs' strengths in the ring.
Kick to the stomach. In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
And Josh is being taken apart here.
If Briggs can just weather this storm, he'll be fine.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Jarring European uppercut. Briggs felt that coming.
Great job anticipating Briggs. Boom! What a right. Gosh, bang!
Uh-oh.
And Briggs heads him off at the pass.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
I can't imagine the pain being felt right now.
Taking on so much offense. You got to worry about the lingering effects.
And he continues to take relentless offense here.
This is the type of scenario where he needs to get inventive.
Super kick!
Briggs not ready for this. Power slam.
Can that finish Briggs? Cover. We have a cover.
There's two. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Cobb.
This has to be a tough loss for Josh Briggs.
An absolute statement by the victor here tonight. What a steamrolling.
One of Mexico's brightest stars, El Mago Jr.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, El Mago Jr.
For such a young talent, El Mago Jr. brings an exceptionally polished skill set to WWE.
There's nothing junior about this kid, Saxton. He's already the real deal.
And here comes one of my favorites.
And his opponent, from no place in particular, weighing in at 202 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion.
There's nothing this superstar won't do to win, and the WWE Universe loves it.
That's because the crowd knows that this is all that matters to this competitor. Getting the win, reaching the top.
Wow, someone marked down the date. Finally, you spoke some sense, Saxton.
And you can see it in his eyes. The champ is coming to this one focused and ready for a fight.
The title is not on the line here tonight, but that is not going to keep him from keeping up the intensity in this one.
He's only become more and more driven since becoming the champion, and we'll surely see that drive here in this one.
And across the ring is El Mago Jr. A competitor with a blend of old school lucha libre and an undeniable charisma.
And also a questionable lineage. Either way, he continues using the Mago name, turning every match into an opportunity to show how he's redefined his namesake's legacy. They are getting pummeled.
Sent right into the corner. Right in the jaw.
Ugh, what a shot.
Put on the top rope. Something big's coming.
This is going to be nasty. Avalanche overhead, belly to belly.
Any move from the top like that is nearly catastrophic. Big elbow drop.
Looks like he just got rocked there.
Elbow drop!
And El Mago can't stop any offense coming his way.
This is El Mago's perseverance getting tested.
Oh, Dragon suplex. Very measured elbow drop. He is doing whatever possible to torture the knee.
And an elbow. Crushing the knee there.
Looking to crush the hamstring.
Oh. Another one?
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
Stump puller leg snap. Very effective.
He's quickly assuming control here.
And he's looking unstoppable right now.
Textbook fireman's carry takeover.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
And he
Got the arm trapped. Looking for La Maestro cradle.
And quick getting the arm up.
Not yet. Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
We all know what he's thinking here.
There it is. Reversal.
Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied.
Oh my God, superhuman power. Wrenching away on the... There's the tap, there's the tap.
Here is your winner.
Cut off at the pass, and El Mago Jr. leaving empty-handed.
Here he comes.
Hey, where's the horse?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what horse?
The high horse this superstar always seems to be on.
Did Jerry Lawler write that line for you? Dragon Lee has landed.
Ready to take to the skies and breathe fire.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the LWO from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
Dragon Lee, one of the best new luchadors to hit the world of wrestling.
A main event talent in Mexico and Japan, he honors his heritage and blazes his own trail.
Yeah, since joining WWE, he's already made a name for himself, winning the NXT North American title and joining the LWO on the main roster.
Dragon Lee, truly on the rise, mentored by Rey Mysterio, and is now learning from the LWO.
Yeah, but despite the backup, he's more than comfortable fighting from underneath and can end a match in one move.
Well, this just went from a match to a fight.
And his opponent from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 187 pounds, Ilja Dragunov.
This is a superstar who is full of fire. A relentless competitor who never backs down.
Hey, this dude's been called the Unstoppable Czar.
A title that he has earned due to his supreme physical conditioning.
We've also learned that Ilja Dragunov has a volatile temper inside the ring.
You're right, Byron. That's a trait that Dragunov has used to his advantage.
Yeah, there is no putting out the fire that burns inside of Dragunov.
And we are in for a treat with Dragon Lee set for singles. Kick right to the knee. This could be it here, guys. Wrapping him up.
Look at this.
Yes, La Maestro. Shoulders down.
Probably knew that wasn't going to be enough at this stage, but every time you cover your opponent, you make them kick out. Every kick out exerts energy.
Caught that and reversed it.
Countering each other again and again. Goes into the corner.
What an uppercut.
So impactful.
If there's one thing Dragon Lee needs to do here, it's keep the speed going at all costs. The same goes for maintaining a flurry of offense. This will all come down to who dictates the pace.
Yeah, and if Dragon Lee can do that, he should be coming out of this one with a win.
From behind. German suplex released. Torturous knee.
Dragon being picked apart by the opposition.
Dragon Lee is looking for a solution.
Gets tossed.
Evades the attack. You saw that being telegraphed.
Pulled back into the hip toss. Uh-oh.
Powerbomb.
You saw that fire in Ilja's eyes as he delivered that move.
The man loves relentlessly. Dragunov summoning the power.
Devastating super H-bomb. And that can vanquish Dragon Lee.
And staying with it into the cover.
And Dragunov did it. What a win.
Here is your winner, Ilja Dragunov.
Dragon Lee stunned and enraged by his loss here.
Never a doubt, barely a moment's suspense. This one was about...
Here comes the greatest, Trick Willie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 205 pounds, Trick Williams.
Man who's been a North American champion and NXT champion.
And still only getting started. The sky is the limit for Trick Williams.
He could be fighting his final battle. Who will fall on their sword? The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, has arrived. The fight is about to start.
We have learned that wherever McIntyre goes, brutality follows.
Right now, it is McIntyre who is leading the WWE Universe into battle.
And his opponent from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Something tells me the countdown to Claymore has already begun.
His first time in WWE, in his words, was a failure.
Yeah, but Drew McIntyre left WWE, he proved himself, and then returned to become a champion and a main event level talent here in WWE. The look of confidence on the face of Drew McIntyre says it all. He's about to do what he loves to do most, and that's get in a fight.
The bell rings, and it's Drew McIntyre looking to get this one-on-one match going here.
Drew has a perpetual chip on his shoulder, and that's what drives him even in his darkest moments. You can call Drew a hater, call him bitter, but none of that matters in the long run. All that matters is that Drew is a dangerous man.
Yeah, Corey, the Scottish Warrior is someone you always have to keep your eye on. There's no telling what McIntyre might do in and out of the ring.
And standing on the opposite side of the ring, we see Trick Williams. Trick knows the spotlight's on him, and he's ready to prove he's got what it takes.
Trick Williams doesn't play games. I have no doubt Trick's ready to throw down. Escapes the hold, now into a hammerlock.
Goes for a headlock.
We're seeing pure aggression from McIntyre.
Trick is getting the window shut at every opportunity.
Drew McIntyre is always willing to drag his opponents to hell and back for the victory, no matter who he's facing. That has to be a concern. This is not going to be nice. This is going to be nasty.
It's all about winning, no matter what it takes.
Superplex!
That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you, too.
Insulting.
That's going to be a moment you want to forget it very soon.
Look at this.
Just launched his opponent.
Overhead, belly to belly. Heading back into the ring now.
Falcon arrow.
And Trick's having trouble managing this onslaught.
Drew is looking thrilled with the beating he's putting on.
Wow, belly to belly. Connects. Saw it coming.
He's managing to get some control back now.
Good chance for Williams to gain his wits about him.
Oh, he cuts it off.
This is quickly turning into a slugfest. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here. Slugging away with everything they've got. Who will break first? That is the question.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
Boom! You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Oh, just going off with everything getting the better of that exchange.
Oh, jeez. Trick now. For the win. He breaks the ref's count before two.
Not even letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Williams has him sized up.
Stops the kick.
With authority!
And Williams is out.
Cover!
There it is. Drew McIntyre picks up the victory.
Here is your winner, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre is your winner tonight.
The Scottish Warrior is so versatile, and it came into play tonight.